This is probably the first video on YouTube about map games, or more specifically Instagram map games. According to Google, map games are a type of geography quiz, but Instagram map games are a bit different than that. Instagram map games are a type of strategy game. In a map game, there would obviously be a map. That could be any map, from the world map to a regional map to even a fantasy map. And there would be nations. Each player controls a nation, and their goal is to conquer other nations. And then at the end of the game, the nation that is the strongest is the winner. Now, this is where the strategy part comes into play. Some people tend to go to war early game, while some wait for their moment and build a steady economy. Some players do a bit of both, while some go for a peaceful gameplay and stay neutral. And then, depending on the admin, some players try to use bonuses or perks to their advantage. Map games are turn-based strategy games. Each turn here is called a round, and the stuff you do in each round is called a move. Admins are the absolute authority of a map game. They draw the map, they post rounds on their account, and they change stats based on the player's moves. Another task that admins have to handle is analyzing the war moves made by the players. They have to analyze battle tactics made by the players and then have to make decisions like who's gonna win the battle or how many casualties there's gonna be, and then they have to give out proper reasoning to those decisions so no player is left upset. Admins constantly remind their players to do moves. Players can do their moves in the comment section or in the DM of the admin. Map games can be divided into two main subcategories: lore-based and stat-based. Lore-based games allows players to do very detailed moves that are not particularly necessary, but it is an expression of the player's creativity and dedication for the game. These games are also easy for the admins to host. In stat-based games, there is a spreadsheet containing every player's statistics about economy, military, and diplomacy. Stat-based games are a bit harder to host for the admins as they have to calculate and update the statistics every single round, but these games are the most exciting of the bunch. Now here's two games from both categories that you can try out and see for yourself if map games are for you or not. The first one is a lore-based game by Waffle Mapping. He has a lot of lore-based games up and coming, and this is one of them. I will give the link in the description so you can check it out. The next one is a stat-based game by Duck Mapgames, which I personally play as well. This game is probably the longest running current game in Instagram. It has been running for a year and 2 months, I think, and the game is just so enjoyable. It's not too complicated, but the admin constantly adds new features and bonuses and new events. So the game is just so enjoyable. You can definitely check out this game if you want to get into map gaming.